Oh, there's one right there. Oh my gosh!
What's up everybody, Derek here, and today we are at a power plant lake, so I'm kind of doing the opposite of what everybody else is doing right now. It is blazing hot out here. I'm sweating my butt off, and the fish are probably too, because this is hot water. But surprisingly, I've seen a lot of bait fish, a lot of bluegill, and all that up shallow. There's a lot of reeds and other stuff in this lake, and we're out here on the Pelican Bass Raider with the trolling motor, so we're going to be working our way out towards the deeper stuff right now. But I might try some of these reeds because the way that they lay over, it kind of provides a lot of shade up shallow, and it actually kind of drops off quite a bit right there. So I don't know if we can catch some. I got the new Zuki bug, I got the tataki frog. I don't know what we're going to use. Both of them are mystery tackle box lures made by Catch Co. And this video is brought to you by Mystery Tackle Box, in fact. So if you want to save on that, go down in the description and put in my code Bass Factory and save on your first box. But let's get out here and go catch some fish. Well, I guess we're going to make it out here to the main part of the lake. I'm skipping a lot of the backwater that was back in here because I can feel the top of the water and the warmth of the water and the breeze. It is hot. So I'm gonna come out here and see if I can fish deep off of some of these trees and see if we can kind of find these fish. There's a big distinct point drop off right out here. So I'm gonna set up out here, maybe on some trees. I don't know, we'll figure something out, see if we can catch some. All right, this is one large point right here that's going out into the main part of the lake. And right off to the side of it here is all these treetops. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come right over here to this furthest out treetop, and I'm gonna tie off to it right here where these birds are at, and see if we can toss around all out in here. With this wind coming straight at us, those fish should be positioned somewhere along in here. If they're gonna be eating on some bait fish or something, they could be pushing right up against the edge of this point. All right, I got this new Zuki bug from 10,000 Fish that I figured I'd try on this Texas rig, at least starting out possibly. So I'm just gonna toss this thing around. It looks crazy, but it looks more like a crawfish in the water than is what I think when it's kind of swimming around. But let's bounce this thing around down there and see if maybe we can catch a good one. All right, we broke off the Texas rig out here, and I'm gonna tie on a different worm that I've never tried before. Got a Carolina rig hooked up, so we've got a half ounce weight on that Carolina rig, so we're gonna be able to toss it way out there. And I want to try out this Slim Shake worm from Googan Baits. Never tried it. Looks sweet, and it's got an awesome color to it. I think I tried it one time or got to at least see it underwater. I can't remember, but one of them's missing there. So let's get one of these out of the package, and these are big worms too. Oh yeah, nice and juicy. Oh, it's got all kinds of scent all over it. Oh yeah, can smell that. It's like a plum with a green flake. That might get bit right there. So let's toss this out there and see what happens. Make sure this looks all right. We got about 2.5 to 3 foot. Oh, that looks sweet down there in the water, and I can see all the scent coming off this lure. Let's give this a little toss out here. Drag that around. We might drift out here in this deeper stuff a little bit too here in a little bit. All right, no more Carolina rig, no more Texas rig. So I got out a Strike King 6XD, which dives up to around 20 foot. And I'm still tethered off to this limb, but I'm gonna do some fan casting around in here. And if that doesn't work with this 6XD, I think I'm gonna float down to this main lake point that makes a direct shot with the channel going out here into the main lake. But let's see if maybe we can pick one up out here in the deep stuff with a deep diving crankbait.
There's one right there. That feels like a good one too. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's a big one. Oh my gosh, that sucker hung up on that thing. Oh, he's barely hooked. Barely hooked. Oh God, come here. Come here. Oh, he's pulling line. Dang, that's a big one. Oh, he's barely hooked. Give him some more line. Oh my gosh. That was, what was that, the first cast? Oh man, he is barely hooked. No. Oh God. Got him. Oh, and I'm about to lose my rod in the water. Look, it fell out. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. That was the first cast of that 6XD. Dang, that is a good one. Wow.
Okay, I've been sitting off this point, literally tethered off to this tree this entire time. Tossing a Carolina rig, a Texas rig, nothing would bite. I throw on this Strike King 6XD, I believe the first cast, and we caught this bass. So who knows what other kind of bass are below us, but for a first bass for the first part of the day, that is a good one. Wow, it looked so much bigger when it was coming up because I was so excited to just catch it. This is my first bass of the day on top of that. Let's let this girl go. Oh yeah, it's a big one. Straight down.
All right, it is time to throw this thing back out there. That was unexpected, big time. I threw it directly out here, so whoo. Let's see what happens. Number 2 cast. Is there more set up out here?
All right, we got all these trees on the inside of this big cove back in here. It goes back into this creek, so I figured I would come out here by these trees and see if I could do some cranking and maybe catch some. I don't know. That sun's gonna be going down and hopefully these fish start coming up and there might be a little bit of a topwater bite. I don't know. Gosh, the struggle has been real today. I mean, not much of a bite, but I started using this 6XD and I caught one off the first cast and it was the only fish I've caught so far. I haven't gotten another bite since. Fished that whole area thoroughly. I'm just hoping that as the sun goes down that there might be a topwater bite that might happen. I don't know if it will or not, but sure would be nice. It is still so hot here in Texas. I mean, it was a grind out here. Look how clear this place is. It looks awesome. It's just glass right now on the water. But I don't know what happened. I caught one fish. It was just a tough day. I thought I had something going. The first cast with that 6XD, nothing going. It was just one of those fluke things, I guess, where I caught one. I didn't have electronics, and this was basically, I guess, a deep bite out here on this lake with this water being so warm. I don't know, maybe I should come back. I need to upgrade and get some electronics for this little bitty bass pelican or bass raider or whatever, but oh man, some days you win, some days you lose. I mean, I caught a good one, but I almost feel like it just was just one of them things. But thanks for watching, you guys, and subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.